herself with students and community at one side and committed in conceptualizing, designing and implementation of social projects at other side. Ma'am holds a PhD in Environment Science from IOU, Netherlands, and Associate Fellow in Higher Education from Lancaster University, with an aided experience of Harvard Executive Education in Corporate Social Responsibility in 2015. Ma'am brings experience, knowledge, and expertise to the platform of BRICS Chamber of Commerce and Industry as governing body member and convener of Center for CSR, BRICS CCI. Ma'am is humbled to be recipient of a trophy of Best Blood Donor Organizer 2013 by Indian Red Cross Society, Dr. S. Radhakrishnan National Memorial Teachers and Media Award 2013 on the occasion of Teachers' Day, Delhi Gaurav Award 2014, Nari Udghosh Magazine Award as Women Achiever Award 2015 for selfless contribution in the field of education with a focus on women and children. Lably Foundation has nominated her for Women Achiever Award, and she has also been nominated for Stardust Savvy Award in upcoming month of 2016. I would like to request our Chief Guest to kindly address the gathering and bless the passing out students. Give her a big round of applause.
Hi. Dr. Tapan Kumar Nayak, Director of the Institute, Shri Pramod Agarwal ji, Managing Trustee, IMS, Professor Avadhesh Kumar Singh, Director and Professor of School of Translation Studies and Training, Indira Gandhi National Open University, distinguished guests, worthy graduates of IMS, a very good evening and heartiest congratulations to all of you. Today, when I was thinking of the responsibility of delivering a convocation speech at one of the finest institutions of repute at NCR to the 250, I believe, I'm bad in numbers, graduating gorgeous students of IMS, I felt overwhelmed and shaky. Believe me. I wish Director of the Institute would have given me some weeks of notice so that with the fear and nausea of the responsibility I would have lost some weight. The reason of feeling shaky was that last year only I attended an inspiring convocation ceremony and highly motivating convocation speech at Princeton University from where my daughter graduated. I realized the depth and heaviness of the responsibility. I felt shaky. Another couple of reasons of my nausea today was the fact that most convocation speeches, as we all know, are available on the YouTube and are forgettable. A lot are filled with the same cliche. Be human, push yourself, be kind, learn from failures, and dream big. To become big. I could not dare to do so, as I did not want to kill your zeal and enthusiasm today when you are graduating. Honestly admitting, even though I had enjoyed a long association with these school students and tech school students of varied nationalities, it was so difficult for me to understand what would you like to hear today on your graduation day. Actually, I racked my mind and heart for what I ought to say today on your graduation day. And suddenly I realized I should share two things. First, what I would have liked to hear on my graduation day. Second, what I would have told to my daughter graduating today from here and what I would have liked to do once he would have stepped out from here into the highest real world. I really do not recall anything motivating and engaging from my graduation day which I could share today. So deliberately, I thought today let me take some important lessons of my life to present to you on this wonderful day. Bear with me. Reflecting upon my story, my dear students, half my lifetime ago, don't guess my age, I was striking an uneasy balance between the ambition that I have for myself and what those expected out of me. I'm sure you all must be in the similar situation today. Coming back to reflections, when I was of your age, I was as attractive a student as you are today, believe me. I was as privileged as you are for holding a degree, and some of them, gold medal which matters for some times, but I had no idea for the challenges of the real world waiting for me, which were quite different than yours. How? While you are looking forward to the job opportunities or the wonderful job which you have received, a better life and a better world, I just looked forward to the single opportunity to persuade my parents to let me go for higher education and not to marry me with a bureaucrat ending up my life with a boring high-five social life. I learned gradually that nothing had worked with my elder sisters, and so would be my fate. So what did I do? I had to find a workable solution or a dream out of the closed door. I promised myself to follow my heart and intuition and never let the noise of others' opinion drown out of my own inner voice. I do not, and I should not, blame my parents or tradition of my family for I was not allowed to join medical, though I cleared it in my first attempt. I was not given the opportunity to take an attempt for civil services, and I was given a marital status at the tender age of 21. So, what did I do? I worked hard to persuade my considerate life partner to pursue my dreams. I worked day and night to acquire qualifications needed at one side and worked in different capacities at different institutions to arrange my educational expenses. In this entire long journey of hope, despair, and discouragement at times, nobody stood next to me. But I believed in what I was doing, and I loved doing it. Achieving knowledge, exposure, experience, and above all, confidence in the real world. That matters more. Situation kept on changing with transfers and postings of my husband, and I needed to leave my education in the middle to travel to the remotest part of the country and abroad. So, what did I do? I looked for every single opportunity in every single situation. Meanwhile, of having all important degrees, name it, post-graduation diploma, a PhD, a fellow, computer certificate courses, language diploma courses, courses on e-moderation, academic practice, and blah, blah, blah. I ensured one thing, quality education to my two daughters, whom I never gave any tuition. Except my own personal guidance, I learned many sports meanwhile and taught them all games. Importance of games and moral values in life, and above all, to be worthy in the society by giving back to the society, as I firmly believed in holistic education. My hard work and determination paid rich dividends, and I became a national shooter within a year at one point of time in the field of sports. I hold a PhD, a fellow, associate, and a director of an institute, a famous institute, founder, principal of a school in adverse circumstances of the remotest possible country. But what I'm really proud of giving out to responsible citizens of the country. I'm proud of my daughters today who are compassionate and grounded with achievements as they not only become India IB toppers in their respective years, but they earn their own scholarship to the world's prestigious institutions. So dear graduates, my journey was truly demanding, but equally rewarding. But overall, why I feel blessed today? is that I got the opportunity to mentor students like you of different age groups, of varied and rich backgrounds, who were able to translate the meaning of being individually socially responsible citizens of the country. I feel proud of them, as I have been advocating that ISR, individually social responsibility, is the first step towards CSR, corporate social responsibility. The corporate students for you, and MCA students even for you. I urge from all of you today from this dais that as future leaders, corporate leaders, empathetic leaders, you need to exhibit your ISR and take the onus to create more and more responsible business. India is number one, is a unique country with this status of mandatory CSR. But the situation is very clear even after 2 years, we really do not know what kind of performance we have given on the globe. We know that we have not performed. So who is going to get the onus? You. Coming back, what did you learn today from my story? I'll come back. I'm not dull enough to suppose that you're young, gifted, well-educated, and you have never been known to hardship or heartbroken, I'm sure. However, this is the era of Facebook, selfie, and selfishness. Am I right? Don't get me wrong, please. Even IMS Smart Club students. There's much to love about selfies, I admit. 4 years ago, in our own baccalaureate ceremony, as Director International Exchange Program, Educomp and Lancaster University, I had concluded by urging that graduate students, please send such pictures so that we could keep up with you and with your post-university lives. Yes, it's important. But think for a moment about the implications of the society which goes through life taking its own picture all the time. We spend time looking at the screen rather than talking to each other. Large portion of our lives are hardly experienced. They are curated, shared, Snapchatted, and Instagrammed. So, rendered as a kind of composite selfie. You have to believe me, and you have to trust me, and you have to admit this is the situation. So, my dear student, today when you step out in the real world, I would say one lesson which you could have taken from my real life story is that, given a time turner, I would tell my 21-year self that personal happiness lies in knowing that life is not a checklist of acquisition and achievements. Your qualification today, your CV are not your life. Though you will meet many people of my age or more who will confuse between the two. Life is beyond Facebook, selfie, and it's difficult, complicated, and beyond anyone's total control. So, the mantra of life, believe in yourself, love what you do what you love. But whatever you do, make sure that it is related to the betterment of others. Pursue your dreams here and turn the challenges of your path into opportunities. This is exactly what I did. So my dear graduates, after lesson 1, I'm sure you'd like me to share lesson number 2 of my story. Lesson 2, what I would have told my daughter, what I actually told my daughter on the day of graduation. On such momentous occasions, your parents also much must tell you the same once you walk out. I would have told her, remember dear, life is one. With conscious efforts, my dear child, in any organization, you can think of going to the top. You will be on the top, but you cannot sustain it until and unless you have a human touch. Many examples, name one examples of one philanthropist. I find full of names who has not shown a human touch and has not gone to the top and who is not sustaining it. So I would be saying, my daughter, daughter, grow up with open hand and open heart. Don't keep grudges. Never. You are beautiful, inside and outside. So stay the same. Let your consciousness decide your action and your path of life. So this is my second message for all of you, as I have same affection for all the beautiful girls and handsome boys sitting over here. Thank you. With these words, I'm tempted to say that as worthy students of IMS, I welcome you to the world of VUCA. Any guess? Volatile, uncertain, complex, ambiguous, corporate world and its environment. I hope I did justice with the responsibility of presenting the harsh real world to you in a pleasant manner. This is why the guest speakers are invited for. When I had this invitation sometime back, I couldn't say no for two reasons. The word convocation always gives a thrilling sensation. And moreover, I was looking forward to wearing this traditional majestic robe to feel young and wise. I'm really feeling young and wise with you guys today, and I really want you to have a very pleasant year, and I want to sum up the whole thing by saying one Urdu couplet. I'm sure you will like it. वक्त को जिसने नहीं समझा उसे मिटना पड़ा है, बच गया तलवार से तो फूल से कटना पड़ा है, चाहे कितनी भी सरल हो या कठिन जीवन डगर, हर नदी की राह से चट्टान को हटना पड़ा है. So dear all, the learning in the couplet, changing time needs to be respected and valued. Second, Chachan, stay persistent in your efforts against all odds, and you would be a winner. And for IMS, I know you must be adoring your institution. For me, IMS stands for I am superhero. Have a pleasant day, pleasant year, and pleasant life ahead. Thank you very much.